Hey guys, I'm going to walk you through how to make one of these matchbook foldables. So you have two pieces of paper, this one with the images on it, and then you have this one that has the actual matchbooks on it. Now I'm only going to make one for you now, and then you're going to make the others on your own. There are 1, 2, 3, 4 matchbooks total that you're going to be making. And then of course there's all these images on that second page that you're going to be working with. And I'll go over what these images are. Now after you make your matchbooks, you can check that you are correct by looking at the images that I've placed on my GAC. I'm also going to show what it looks like in my notebook. But you'll be able to check your answers. So the first thing you want to do is cut out your matchbooks. Now remember, I am only doing one example. So I am only going to cut out one matchbook. But when you cut these out, you cut on the solid line, and that is the only part that you're going to be cutting on this page, on the matchbook page, is solid lines. When you are done cutting out, you are going to have 4 of these little rectangles. And then you will need to fold them. And so the way I fold them is I first look at this equal sign. I'm going to turn it over, and I'm going to fold the equal sign first on the dotted line. Give it a crease. And then I do the top, and I'm going to tuck it in like that. Right? And then I'm going to crease it so that that flap is able to hold it down. Right? Again, what you'll do to finish it is you have these folds. Start with the bottom. And you fold, and you crease. And you take the top and you tuck it under. And then you crease, and you have your matchbook. And so what you have here, okay, you can do that one. So we have something plus something equals something, and we're dealing with phase changes. So that's what we're going to be thinking about. Something plus something equals a phase change. So let's look at our images. Right, so we have a liquid and a liquid. Here we have cold temperatures or cool temperatures. And here we have hot temperatures. This is a cute little polar bear sitting on an iceberg here. And so I think I'm going to call that one the solid. And then this one, what do we breathe out? We breathe out carbon dioxide gas. So this represents the gas. So again, it's the liquid, liquid, solid, gas, warmer temperatures or hot temperatures, cooler or cold temperatures, however you want to look at it. So that's where we're going to get started. I'm going to get started with the water and the cold temperature. Now, again, because I'm only doing one for you, I am not going to cut them all out. You don't have to keep them in order. They don't have to be side by side. And in fact, you don't really want two liquids with cold temperatures because, they'll equal the same thing. So they are going to have to get mixed up. And so I cut these out, and I'll put these aside for now. Okay, so I'm going to take some glue, dab a little glue on there. It doesn't take much, except, the glue's got to work. So I have liquid plus cold temperatures And they're going to equal a phase change. Liquid plus cold temperatures. If you put a liquid in a cold temperature area, what happens to the liquid? Well, that one is going to be freezing. So on the flat, you would write freezing. Okay. So let's go back and look at these images. And I'll help you out here as to what these mean. All right. So what we have is we have these water droplets that are forming, right? They're falling on the alligator and on the plant, but they're not rain, right? They're coming, there's something else. Dew is formed this way. So think about that. This is little guy, oh poor little guy, he's on a piece of ice, but that ice is melting, isn't it? And then this guy, this little whale with the clouds in the ocean, we're looking really more at what happens to the ocean water when it heats up. What does that water do? It ends up, no longer being water. And then here we have the penguin with the igloo made out of ice. And so this one is the one we want because it represents freezing. So we cut this little guy out. And we open up our flap. Add a little glue. Again, it doesn't take much. And there we have. And so that's just one. You have the other three to do. Here is my notebook. Freezing. So you have these others. All right. And then you can check your answers with the pictures that I put on GAC. And thank you, and I look forward to seeing what you've done in class tomorrow.